Tell them I'm ready for war.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 56, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cardinals and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the chance from the other side, the NFC, the Arizona Cardinals. For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
The 26-yard line.
Now Burrow. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all of those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A handoff for Gibson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that,
he threw it or ran.
All he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they go. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10.
Lead off.
Here's Murray.
Nice.
And that
Good for
falls
him.
to the ground, incomplete.
Alright, so where is this thing at?
That's just gonna freaking. People are just gonna want to play more.
Where's this abilities thing? You were talking about?
With the badges.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Murray.
It's a perk.
Okay, but how do I?
Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th
Go
down
over
as
to the
the
perk and
Cincy
click it.
defense stands up on 3rd.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it, so the bottom line is,
I have
come
perks,
away
I
with
just
the points
don't,
now,
it doesn't give
come
me any
back and get
option.
greedy later
Like I have
and try
perks
and put
and
it
I
in the
have
end zone.
badges, but it doesn't give me any options for
Here comes Darius Phillips out
So like
of
if
the
you
end
press,
zone.
I can't do it. So if you press start and then you go to the progression,
And they'll start this drive just across the 30.
and then go down to badges.
On the return.
Yeah.
and then like you have your 2 takeover badge. You have your 2 takeovers, or good takeover. I'm sorry. Not bad, just go take over.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl.
And then where it says take over, you go all the way to the right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Oh yeah, see, I fucked that up. I picked the wrong takeover. I need that moment mentality bad.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Oh, nice move. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. With a 1st touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Bengals have taken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no
In the first half.
angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, after Joe got sacked that time, yes. The offense slowed way down, but I mean our secondary got exposed a little bit. Those nickel packages that we were running, Thielen picked apart.
3rd down.
as a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback.
Well, I mean, we had momentum when we're up 2 scores, and Zach Taylor was just trying to show faith. They showed the O-line that he had some faith in him. That's literally all he was doing. If Mixon extended his arm, it was first down. Mixon had a good day, though, too. He had over 100 yards and a touchdown. Jamar Chase looked good. Jamar Chase had 5 catches and 100 yards and a touchdown.
He was able to see this football.
Hey, got that bitch 5 times for 100 yards and a touchdown.
On first and 10, it's Gibson.
Passed the eye test. He looked good today.
Oh, your team is terrible.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Oh, your team is terrible.
1-7-3 to score on EA Sports.
Yo.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10
the Chiefs
at the 39-yard line.
did not score more than 2 touchdowns. Didn't beat them by 2 touchdowns.
Flushed out right.
Oh, I could have told you they wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
These defense is ass, bro.
That's a terrible thing.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Plus, you know, the Browns had Jadeveon Clowney.
Buying some time
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true. He
running
did
to
so
get to the
much.
sideline and get out of bounds.
He had like
and
3
avoid the
tackles in the
big
backfield. What are you talking about?
Second and 3.
He had 1 tackle in the backfield. Nice try.
He had 3.
Sorry, box score says 1 tackle for loss. Nice try, though.
I didn't watch the game.
I didn't either.
I was watching the game. He tackled the running back 3 times in the backfield.
First down pickup of 8.
Yeah. I was happy with the Bengals D-line. Hendrickson, or whatever the fuck his name is for the Bengals, he had like 5 or 6 holding penalties, where if like 3 of them were clear shots at the quarterback, if they were holding him, he was as a sack. The Vikings had like, what, like 13 or 14 penalties for over 100 yards today?
They had, yeah, accepted. They had almost 20.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
So I guess nobody runs the ball anymore.
Finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Right. I mean, we had a couple 100-yard rushers.
Today?
Yeah.
Tennessee looked bad. Yeah. Joe Mixon had 100 yards. Cook against the Bengals had 100 yards. He just fumbled the ball twice. Yeah, he had 100, didn't he?
Let me update this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
I just saw they had 100 yards total.
I guess it hasn't updated.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Christian McCaffrey had a lot of yards today. I don't know how many rushing were they were, but
and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept
Sam Darnold, I was happy for Sam Darnold today.
Despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know
What
if
it's
they
like to
felt
have
they didn't have
receivers.
time or what
Oh
the
my
case
gosh.
was.
And a line.
The extra speed.
He threw that 155-yard pass. It was a strike to Robbie Anderson. Ryan Anderson, whatever the fuck his name is.
Murray eluding the pressure right.
All these new places for quarterbacks look like they worked out for everybody.
Besides Green Bay.
Oh, he's doing that shit on purpose.
It wasn't even Aaron Rodgers, though. I don't think.
No, he was.
I know he was getting hit a whole lot.
Nah, I think he's doing that shit on purpose.
Did he?
Yeah. He had time, though.
I just can't wait for Saturday. I'm about to try the Keen method. See if that works.
What, that round robin shit? Good luck.
No, I do the round robin. He
With the
does a
over-unders?
teaser.
They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none.
That teaser shit
Rally
worked
up
for
to
him.
stop him short of the marker. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I don't think the extra risk is
It's
worth it.
Murray escaping the pressure.
He hit $1,000 on that motherfucker.
Take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
I thought you was going to smack me on that.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
Yeah, I thought he was definitely going to get smacked.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me? But I think he took matters into
why
his
would he
own
bet
feet, didn't he?
Lamar Jackson throws for 2 touchdowns? I'd have just said scores 2 touchdowns.
I like it.
I think he can throw 2 touchdowns.
Fuck no, he can't. Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Right. He's going to be running all game. He's going to score. He's going to run the ball in, though. He's not going to pass it. I can tell you that.
I think he's going to try to prove people wrong. Stephanie kind of called him
And he's going
out.
to throw picks because he's a running back and quarterback.
Let's go Steelers.
And their offensive line isn't as good as they normally are, correct? Didn't they lose some people in free agency?
They lost Orlando Brown.
They picked up. They picked someone up with the place
Didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up
Yeah,
to
but
get
he's
back on the
big.
field
He's
after
a
just
big
scoring,
loss.
hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know,
The Steelers
I
end up
can't
losing
believe
today?
I missed my fucking. No, they won.
and see if they can get
They end
I'm
up
telling
winning.
you, they're going to win their division.
At the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And against a good
I saw it was a
Bills
close
team.
game.
2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball.
Ben
quickly,
Roethlisberger looks
swarming
old,
the
They're not
ball,
winning the
making a
division.
tackle.
Ben
That's what we saw
Roethlisberger will be
right
tired by
and
week
that's what their
6.
job is, and really.
Did they go like 11-0 last year? They like
Yeah,
lost.
and then they lost every fucking game after
In a
that.
sprinter stance, they're just headed
They
straight for the
finished the game like
old.
12
recognition on
12
that
and
play.
5 or
Hold them to
something
no
like
gain.
that.
He's
Why
not
are you
Tom
laughing
Brady.
like that?
Because he's not Tom Brady. He's younger than Tom Brady.
He is by like what, 2 or 3 years?
He way more too.
He came in 2000.
This
He's
goes
weighing 240.
I think like 4 years younger than Brady.
Honestly, I feel like he's been around for
No, he came in
down.
2002.
at the 29.
He'll
Did he?
definitely be,
Yeah.
he could definitely extend his career.
Down.
I'm pretty sure.
It's like 240. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's raising his weight limit.
And made it about the 32-yard line.
You say he have what?
I said he's out here raping his weight limit instead of.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
2004. It was 2004. He's 39.
Yeah, he's 4 years younger, 5 years younger than Brady. So Brady's 44.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Bro, Stafford looked real good
Drive
today.
when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like.
So did
now on the sideline, because when
Jared
you score
Goff.
a touchdown,
I
you
am
have to go
pleasantly
look at the
surprised with
tackle
both
and see what you did
teams.
on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole
And we
lot
got
better
leaks.
view than
So
when you're
that's what
trying
I'm
to
happy
figure out how
about.
to fix things there.
And he'll toss
He
this
just
one
gotta
incomplete.
pick the right
Seeing
people.
no options, he throws it
What you
away.
want? Because your front office is terrible. And I'm not talking
Here's
shit.
2nd and 10
Y'all
now
need,
from
they
about
need to
the
sell that
32.
team. The Fords.
Move him out of
Wow.
Detroit.
Yeah,
Play action.
You said what?
Now it's Murray.
Move him out of Detroit.
See, you trying to be, you being respectful, he's trying to be disrespectful. He's gonna go
I'm being real respectful. Y'all look real good today. But look at this
He
bitch.
had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
Blue just mad because his team got sold more than once.
Okay.
So
Still
back-to-back
got more wins.
incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Living in the past, huh?
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And unable to connect.
Sorry.
Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Lee on to kick it away.
But yeah, nah, y'all look good today, man.
Just opened up, man. Just
And a fair
Oh,
catch.
Nah, that was a safety.
7 yards on the punt with no return.
That's why the coach was
he been getting burnt all last year, get burnt this year too, bro.
It's one game.
Bengals
He'll be all
drive
right.
about to get going.
I'm hoping it's one
They
game.
have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute to
Actually,
put a drive
then,
together, at least get them in position to try and
It's
field
17.
goal.
They get all 3 timeouts at their disposal.
What'd you
So
say?
I'm actually
You
thinking
said Ben
17
Simmons?
game.
with those 3
I
timeouts.
thought you said Ben Simmons for some reason.
I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown.
I don't fucking know. That's why I was like, what?
And a nice gain and a broken
What?
tackle along the way.
What?
And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should
What?
we? That's what runners
What?
do, especially the best ones.
Huh?
They break tackles and
Huh?
gain extra yardage.
What?
Oh, pass interference.
Be incomplete.
Get the fuck out of
We
here.
do have a penalty flag down, however.
Like
Let's
I'm
see
shooting.
what that's about.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Can't press the fucking button, catch the
No one
ball.
trying to cover is going to let
Yeah,
you
be
call
down.
going against them, but you have to
Yeah,
like
it's
the
okay.
effort
It's
there.
okay.
Went
Piss
for
me
the
off.
interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Ah!
As he releases it And that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Machine Gun Kelly.
An incomplete pass on first
Machine
down
Gun
that
Negro.
leads to a 2nd and 10.
He did not just pursue Bird like that. God damn. Ooh. Oh, she tripped over her foot. Oh, man.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that's into a
now you know.
That's intercepted.
Nah, Eminem made you know, bitch. Machine Gun Kelly.
Bring it out past the 20-yard
You
line.
used to think he was a gangster.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
Machine Gun Kelly is the Tom Brady of rapping.
Like this, if it does get intercepted,
I'm playing.
Remember, you got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open
it's definitely
space.
kill yourself
Not
in
a
the
skill
same
most of
stupid
them
shit like
possess.
this.
That allows for extra yardage on the return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And leading 10-7, and they may just
Because
want
it's
to get this to
officially
the
not a
locker
red shirt
room.
anymore. He will be on the court. Let's go. I'm going to have to root against him, though.
Are you going to at least attempt to
That's
go?
going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
That's
and
on
he'll
me.
get this back to the 32-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic
Wow,
second guess,
wow.
but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
I'm watching these VMAs. I don't know who none of these
Defense has to
motherfuckers
try
are.
to protect that lead going
Yeah, I don't watch
into the
Wars.
locker room.
That Wars really.
Oh, that's Kurt.
From the 32,
Yeah, but like, it's kind of fucked up. I don't know who none of these people are.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Fighting through at the 25. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Bro, I hate this shit in the My Career games, man. I fucking play all my minutes in the first half. I don't play anything in the second
And the lead is now 14-10.
Isn't that shit to you?
Yep. So what happens when you play for the trash Detroit team?
Not much
Pistons.
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the
And
kicks
it's hard to get up to a B, you know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers can't do
This is a
anything.
fair catch, a signal for and take it.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will not really have time to do much of
Good
anything.
passing, Greer.
15
Fucking
seconds,
idiot.
all that remains before halftime. A nice run on first down, gets him 6 yards to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half.
Die for
it.
it.
To be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't, but of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And they'll run here with Gibson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 55 rushing yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around.
14-5-5, and they're not going to play in the fourth quarter.
But the way to open up for them the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down, it's Gibson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
First carry for James
God
Conner.
damn it! Hold the fucking block.
Defense gets
Shit.
to him and they mark him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Rolling to his right.
Is he getting booed out there yet? What's the score?
And they'll have it in the red zone.
27-14. Aaron Donald just fucking molesting his line.
Pick up a 14 to keep the offense on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Antonio Gibson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
96 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Gosh. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Mixon, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete.
I'm going for that knee.
Hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it.
Oh my God, who is that back there? Was that Alex? It better not be Alexander.
There to make the grab. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
God damn, that boosted you over.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 75 yards. And the Cardinals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going, and this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive.
I'm proud of that young brother.
Still on his feet and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being
Everybody roasting
inside
Robert Griffin III. He tried to make a joke about it.
yards on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So how about that for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Here's Burrow. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively.
I thought they was going to call roughing the passer on that.
Nice read on your part.
I did hit that quarterback late.
The quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. 81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Once more, Gibson.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Back to throw. Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. This is Connor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
Let's go!
And the Cardinals have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you
Kyler, we got you one.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got you already.
The workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.